Yeah, y'all. That's how I'm feeling today. I'm on my menstrual. But to the dykes, I want to know: have you ever felt like there was a target on your back just for you being you? Just certain men come at you very aggressively. They use a different tone with you than they use with other women. I know you probably be thinking to yourself like, is it just me? It's really not just you. I go through this all the time. And here's what people don't be talking about. Some men, and I do say some, have a problem with masculine presenting women. They don't know how to take us. Some of them feel challenged, like we're trying to outman them. Some of them feel intimidated, like we are trying to take something from them. Maybe they're women, maybe I don't know, they're shy. Um, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. It's society's fault. You know that we live in a misogynist world, meaning it's a man's world. And so when the world expects women to perform their femininity a certain way and they don't, sometimes, you could become a target. People see that. You're the outsider. You're going against the grain. And like I said, though, that's not your fault because as people, as human beings, um, we have the right to express ourselves in whatever form or fashion we choose, as long as we are not hurting anybody else. So it'll be subtle sometimes. It'll just be the looks, like I said, the tone people use with you in a certain way, men interact with you. Yeah, so when they see a woman who, like me, and I'm sure like a bunch of you guys, excuse me for the pause, moves with confidence, presents masculine, doesn't center men because like I said, this world it's a man's world and I've noticed like from a child, um, it's a man's world. This is a man centered world. Men are really coddled in this world. More than they know. And when they run across a woman who is strong within herself, who isn't bowing down to them, who kind of don't want or need anything from them, they don't know how to take it. But that target feeling, that's what I want to talk about. It's not all in your head. Sometimes it's people watching you harder, people questioning you. Like you just minding your business and somebody questioning what you're doing. Um, People trying to size you up. I go through that all the time. I be on the train, I be outside, just walking my dog, and it be mostly men looking me up and down. Like, um, I'm not trying to be a man. I'm not trying to outman you. This is just how I present myself. This is how I'm comfortable. So it's crazy. It's like you be feeling like you're the problem, but you're not the problem. Let me be clear. This is not all men, but it's enough of us dykes that we need to be aware of this because awareness is what's going to keep you safe. This is something I had to learn over time because, you know, I've always found myself bumping head with men, and I'm not really like that. I'm not a very aggressive person. I don't want to bump heads with anybody, but I've always felt like in society, even if I like women or not, I'm still a woman, and I used to. I don't anymore, and it's been for a long time. But I used to look to men for protection. I really did. I used to look to men to be my protectors, but I always run into static. I always run into tension. And I'm sure you guys have um, been through the same thing. So in this series, I just want to bring awareness to my dykes or my mass lesbian women on how to be safe, how to move in public places, when to stand your ground versus when to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick your battles. All battles ain't meant to be picked. Sometimes you gotta really get a sense of who you dealing with, and realize that you might really lose, because men and their egos, you can't mess with men and their egos. It's a dangerous thing. So yeah, just be safe. Pick your battles, and but I want you to protect yourself while still being you. I'm not telling you to dim you down. A lot of people always tell me that. Oh, you should just wear less flashy clothes. You should just kind of try to be more quiet. That's not me though. I like to look nice. I like bright colors. Um, and I be a little loud and I'm assertive. I'm not a troublemaker. I am gonna stand up for myself. If I see somebody trying to, unjustly, harass me, or I am gonna stand up for myself. And I don't think just because I'm standing up for myself, that don't mean that I think I could beat you or anything about that. It's not about that. It's just about what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and I have the right. We dykes, lesbian, studs, whatever you want to call us, mass lesbians, we have the rights, like everybody else, to be who we are. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. It's just about, at the end of the day, the world doesn't always know how to handle it. So the goal is not to shrink yourself. It's to understand the game and to move accordingly. Feel me? And that's what we're gonna do. So if you're a dyke and you ever felt that shift, drop a comment and tell me about when you first noticed that. Like, you first noticed a man trying to size you up, or talking to you in a rougher tone than he's talked to the women around you. Let me know about that. Let me know how you felt about that. Like, how it really felt. You know. Um, and watch the next video. We're gonna talk about how to actually move in situations like that. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, get me lit. Have a good one. See y'all in the next video.